凌晨時分，當大家仲瞓緊覺嘅時候，東倫敦就有一個魚市場開晒燈，不斷有貨車出出入入，唔少人喺門口排隊等開閘，希望買到最靚嘅海鮮。Billingsgate Market 係全英國最大嘅內陸魚市場，有近700年歷史。每年有2萬公噸嘅海產都係經呢一度賣俾倫敦嘅餐廳、酒店，仲有大街上嘅魚檔。唔止係咁，喺度做嘢嘅人有效率。
He's a professional. It'd take him seconds. If I did it, it'd take me minutes and minutes to do one fish.
仲要有激情。
Yes, my friends, burnt scampi, lemon, over the shoulder. Who loves it, baby?
不過，業主倫敦市法團 The City of London Corporation 已經決定最快會喺2028年將呢個魚市場關閉，前途未卜。喺入面工作嘅人又有咩打算呢？
You got lobster for me? Should be 2 in a box, yeah? Do you know the weight and the price? Thank you. Mind your legs, please. Mind your legs.
Mark Button 一家做海鮮批發超過40年，期間經常會到 Billingsgate Market 做買賣，見證住呢一個魚市場嘅變遷。2019年開始，佢亦正式喺度開鋪。
On an average week, we might do 200 or 300 cooked lobsters, unless it's a particular season like the horse racing, then you do thousands.
除咗龍蝦 ，Mark 嘅鋪頭仲會整一款東倫敦傳統名菜，有人覺得佢係暗黑料理，賣相唔討好，好多人都話鹹鹹地，有啲腥。但著名球星碧咸就當佢係寶，佢就係鰻魚啫喱。而家喺倫敦仲有製造鰻魚啫喱嘅工場，只剩低3間，而 Mark 嘅鋪頭就係其中之一。
The eels are cleaned, having the guts removed, and then they're chopped up into the segments, which are the right size for when we cook them to make the portions of jellied eels. The air-conditioned room here and the guys working here. You know, if it's a busy week, you can produce eels on 5 days a week.
Billingsgate Market 賣嘅海鮮種類多，為咗滿足客人需要 ，Mark 都要四圍撲貨，喺世界各地搜羅海產。
I've got tuna on here, which is Indian Ocean. We've got lobsters here, which are Canadian. I've got squid there, which is English. I've got samphire there, which is French. I've got, you can go around the whole fridge. I mean, all this stuff on the top here is smoked fish. A lot of that comes from Norfolk Smokehouse. We've got the kippers that come from the Isle of Man, the Manx kippers, famous kippers. The eels, which are made into jellied eels, they come from New Zealand. The prawns started off in Ecuador, but now they're cooked here. Cockles from Leon Sea and from Wales, depending on what time of year it is. So we're all over the globe, all over the place. No.
開市頭幾個鐘 ，Mark 除咗要準備海鮮，仲要喺鋪頭廠房之間兩邊走，一邊睇訂單，一邊吩咐員工搬貨，務求將貨物準時送到客人手上。清晨4至6點係魚市場交易嘅黃金時段，倫敦好多餐廳同鋪頭嘅海鮮都係嚟自呢一度，亦有唔少散客嚟幫襯。Mark 亦忙到電話一個接一個，好彩喺鋪前鋪後仲有佢2個仔幫手。
Stressful, very stressful. But you know, he's good. He's a good boss. He's a good dad. More importantly, he gives me a lot of leeway with things. But I suppose any father would. Yeah, he's always worked very hard. I've tried to follow in his footsteps as best as I can. Carry on the legacy the same way that he has.
Yeah.
而對 Mark 嚟講，魚市場就同一間球會差唔多。
The name of the football club is greater than the players that come and go. Because when a player goes, the market's still there. It's a hub. It's a marketplace. It's a way of life, a tradition. The volume of fish sold in London, it needs to come somewhere. So someone, if it's not a hub created through the Billingsgate system, many merchants here will get together and move somewhere else and create their own mini market maybe. On my quest for more steps.
Billingsgate Market 位於倫敦新興商業區金絲雀碼頭附近，驟眼睇咧就同隔離嘅摩天大廈有啲格格不入。不過呢一個市場除咗賣林林種種嘅海鮮同魚之外，仲留住一份難得嘅人情味。雖然話商場如戰場，但呢一度嘅魚販好多都係老朋友，仲有佢哋自己一套嘅語言。
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm being followed. We go way back. As far as I say. You said about people, the banter on the market. All of these guys here, they all work for different firms, but it helps that you get on with these people because it's very hard work. It's long hours. You don't want to be too serious, but you've got to be serious to a degree. But you want to make the day go along sensibly. This is the famous Billingsgate Cafe. And where some people have Gordon Ramsay, we have got Shimmy.
朝早7點後，魚市場開始變得少人，魚販就會嚟到呢一間咖啡室食下嘢、吹下水。而在座亦有唔少海外遊客專程嚟食咖啡室嘅招牌早餐扇貝煙肉包。
What I really like about the food here is that it's really fresh, and yeah, I think that's the main selling point. And also, it's pretty fairly priced. I think Canary Wharf being pretty well known as one of the more expensive regions in London, I was pretty surprised to find that the food here is just a really refreshing experience. Takes me back to Singapore.
呢一間咖啡室嘅東主係 Ali， 佢喺度工作已經超過10年。雖然佢同魚市場工人之間嘅對話都會夾雜住唔少粗口，但喺咖啡室入面依然充滿住快活嘅空氣。
There is look like big family because we know each other, everyone. Even we know which people drink tea, which people drink cappuccino, which people drink the tea, and how many sugar is using. We know everyone. That's you see maybe bit too much joke, swearing, or like this is, but like joke, everybody's friend.
Billingsgate Market 原本喺市中心泰晤士河邊營運，1982年因為發展需要就搬到去而家呢一度。地址轉咗，但就保留原名，繼續做賣魚中心。不過舊年11月，業主倫敦市法團就向國會提案，想關閉呢一個魚市場，用嚟起樓。原本法團係打算將魚市場搬到東邊市郊嘅 Dagenham， 但因為成本太貴而取消計劃，改為賠錢俾魚販，幫佢哋搬到其他地方繼續做生意，而 Billingsgate Market 就有可能從此消失。魚市場入面並唔係好多人想講對未來嘅睇法，但係佢就有特別嘅感受。今年63歲，17歲入行做搬運工，一做就幾10年，身高接近2米，大家甚至形容佢係 Billingsgate Furniture。公餘時間，佢仲會義務幫魚市場嘅朋友籌款，係一位幾熱心嘅老前輩。
Billingsgate will never close. It's wrong. What the corporation have done to Billingsgate Fish Market is completely wrong. Billingsgate Fish Market have paid rent to the Corporation of London for 600 years. And they decided, you've got to go. I'm old now, so if we move in 3 years, I'll be 66, getting on to 67. That might be my market days finished. Then I just go down there to say hello to people. The people in this market are complete legends. Like they've never been forgot. Like, I don't suppose I will ever be forgot.
魚市場嘅一日由天未光開始運作，商販顧客 朝早就陸續散去，經歷幾百年，一代接一代，可以話從未間斷。
My first time in Billingsgate Market, I must have been 12, 13 years old, very young. Come down with my dad to do some buying. When I used to occasionally go to work on a weekend or something just to see what it's all about. My granddad used to be there as well, so it was nice to see granddad, my dad, my uncle, and all the boys that worked there at the time. It was good to see everyone, you know. It was a nice place to be when I was a kid. Learned a lot. Grew up very quickly. I'm not going to stop now. I'm not going to throw away 70 years, nearly 80 years of legacy for just because we've had to move. No, it's not what we're about. We'll work and keep working, and hopefully one day it'll be something for my kids and then their kids and my brother's kids one day when we eventually, hopefully, have families and everything else. But no, it's something that I would like to carry on forever and see going forever.